So you're thinking about moving to Austin, Texas? Well, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the pros and the cons of living in this awesome city, also known as Boomtown. What's going on, everybody? My name is Julio Monagas and bienvenidos to the channel. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you're alerted when a new video comes out. And now let's get right into it. First, let's talk about some of the negatives about living in Austin. If you ask anybody that has lived here, even just for a week, they will tell you and talk to you about traffic. Everybody complains about traffic, and for a good reason. During rush hour, you can add anywhere from 34 minutes to an hour to your commute, depending where you work and depending where you live. Whether you're on Mopac or Loop 1, I-35, forget about it, especially through downtown or South Park Meadows or up in Round Rock. 71, 290, traffic is heavy in Austin, and that's just a reality of living in the city. But I would say that's the #1 complaint that people talk about when they move to Austin, Texas. All right, so let's go on to the next one, the weather. A lot of people are moving to this area because it's warm, it's hot, but it can get really hot and humid. So if you combine the heat with the humidity, it's a pretty intense combination. However, a lot of people enjoy that. I think about 9 months out of the year, our weather is pretty mild or pretty warm. You have about 2 months, maybe 3 months out of the year where it's kind of cold, but even today, the high today, it's gonna be 75 to 78. I mean, who doesn't like that? And then the low is probably in the 40s, so perfect weather, in my opinion, right in the middle of winter. However, in the summer, July and August, it gets hot. So you better be ready for those months because it's really, really hot. But the good thing about living anywhere in Texas, especially Austin, you have AC everywhere you go. Obviously in your home, any businesses that you go to, any restaurants that you go to. Actually, if you go to any outdoor patios, whether you're having a beer or a drink, they'll have some fans with mist to keep you cool during the summer. So all that to say that be ready to get hot. You are living in Texas, you're living in Austin where it gets a little bit humid. So keep that in mind. Let's talk about cost of living. If you're moving from out of state, a lot of people have told me that cost of living is actually really low in this state or in this city. However, if you live here in Texas, you will know that Austin's one of the more expensive cities in the state of Texas. However, if you're moving from out of state, it'll be a breath of fresh air in a way because the cost of living is actually a lot lower compared to New York or California or the Northwest. To give you an example, the median home price right now as of November, according to Austin Board of Realtors, in the Austin and Round Rock area, it was $467,000. And then in the city of Austin, it was actually $530,000, around there. The average rent, so we couldn't get a hard number on the average rent, but I'll give you an example. We have helped many clients in the past month and a half, 2 months, either get into a home or get into an apartment. For homes, I'll give you an average. If you're looking at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, let's say 1,500 square feet, it can go anywhere from 1,900 to maybe 2,200, 2,300, depending on the location of the home. For an apartment, that also fluctuates a lot. For a 1-bedroom apartment, we're talking about anywhere from $1,200 to maybe $1,500. And then lastly, utilities, which are very, very important. Utilities, on average, according to the Austin Chamber of Commerce, we're talking about $146 per month. That can change a lot because if you live in a community that has electricity versus gas, that can change. So there's a lot of variables with that, but on average, $146 per month. Also, another positive of gas, right? Gas is also very affordable. Right now, we've been sitting under $3 for the past 6 months. So I think we're at $2.76 or something like that. So that's another positive. If you commute, that's kind of a positive. The gas is not as expensive. Now let's talk about some of the positives of living in this beautiful city. #1, it's music. And y'all already know we're the live music capital of the world. Let's just start out with Austin City Limits, one of the biggest festivals in the world. Great artists that come every single year. And we have 2 weekends now that offer live music, and I think it's in October, I believe. We also have South by Southwest. It's not only music, but they also offer film and technology. We have tons of free events and free music all around town, any bar that you want to go to. So if you're looking to enjoy some live music, this is the city to be. All right, let's continue on some of the positives of living in Austin. If you like the outdoors, this is probably the best city in Texas to enjoy the outdoors. We have state parks all around the city. We have the Hill Country, which is a beautiful area. The Hill Country actually starts really literally in West Austin. We have Lake Travis if you like boating, if you like water skiing, or just taking a dip in the water. We also have Lake Austin or Lady Bird Lake right in downtown Austin where you can go kayaking, paddle boarding. You can get on these swan things where you just paddle and enjoy the day with your family or your significant other. We also have Canyon Lake, which is great for fishing. From what I hear, I'm not a fisherman, but that's what I hear. So if you enjoy fishing, there's water holes everywhere. For the summer, the fact that we have so much water around Austin, it's a great option to have because it gets so hot in the summer. So the green belts all around Austin are always full with people just jumping into the water to kind of get away from the heat. I don't know if you've heard about the Domain, but it's a great spot for going shopping, dining, going clubbing, going dancing. Honestly, anything that you need, the Domain is being named the second downtown. So it's a great spot in North Austin where you can go get everything done. We also have 2 giant outlet malls, one in Round Rock and then one down in San Marcos. So if you like shopping, these are the places to be. But all around Austin, there's so many amenities. You cannot get bored in this city. Let's talk about probably the most important thing, jobs, right? That's one of the reasons why Austin has become so popular and why it has become a destination for a lot of people. According to the Austin Chamber of Commerce, back in 2022, Austin was among the top 50 metros in the country for job growth, 6.4% or 75,000 jobs. So it goes to show you how stable this economy is or how much growth is actually happening here in the city. Just to give you an example, Elon Musk just announced that he's spending $700 million to expand his gigafactory, which means usually more jobs, more opportunities. Also, Apple is expanding their campus. I think they're spending about $240 million. Not to mention we have Samsung that's building that gigantic factory up in Taylor, which I think they're spending over $10 billion in that factory by the time they're done. We have 3M, we have Oracle that moved their headquarters to the Austin area. So what does that all translate to? Jobs. So if you're looking for a job, if you're looking for a stable economy, Austin is the place to be. There's a lot of developments going around. We have kind of like the Domain where you have everything you need in one place: living, shopping, entertainment. We have a lot of those developments popping up all around the city. We have East Village ATX, which is in north central East Austin, right off of Palmer Lane. We also have North Line in Leander, and then we have Leander Springs in Leander. So a lot of these developments are coming in. Also around the Domain, we have Velocity. So all that to say that there's a lot of growth and a lot of opportunities coming to the Austin area for jobs and everything else. Now, I could go on and on and on about the positives of living in Austin, Texas, but how about you come down for a weekend or a week and check it out for yourself and get a taste of the Southern hospitality that we have here in Austin, Texas, because we are very friendly around here. But whether you're thinking about moving in a month, 6 months from now, or maybe a year, please don't hesitate to reach out and we'll be more than happy to help you with the process of moving to Austin, Texas. Once again, my name is Julio Monagas and thank you for being here today. If you have any pros and cons to add, make sure to leave them below in the comment section. But before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you're alerted when a new video comes out. But until next time, adios. But we have tons and get a taste of the Southern If you're looking to enjoy some live music, this is the city to be in. Music venues that go back. Okay. I was trying to say that they have a lot of history, like Stubbs and Anton.